Hi guys, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Mr. Gage. I'm here to show you a couple of examples of how you can prepare and revise for your science exams this morning. So what I've got for you first of all, I'm going to show you how to make some keyword flashcards. Now there's loads of places that you can get a list of the keywords that you need, but for me the easiest place to find them is in the textbook. So this is the GCSE chemistry textbook. You all have access to this on Caboodle, so if you need access to it online at home, you do have logins to be able to get all of the textbooks for science. Just speak to your science teachers and they can reset your passwords if you need to. What I'm going to do with these flashcards today is just going to make one. I'm just going to show you how I would make it and how you could use it. So I've got one here for you, so you can see this one says recycle. Basically, if you're quizzing yourself on the keyword, you've got to look at the keyword. Do you know what that means? Try and answer it in your head. Turn it over and check whether you've got it right or not. So recycle, do I know what that means? Think about it. Yes, I do. The process in which waste materials are processed to be used again. I knew that one. I can put that one to one side. Let's try another one. So you need to find a keyword first. Now, if you're revising a particular topic, turn in the textbook to that topic, or you could use a website like BBC Bitesize. You could use other revision material to get your keywords as well. But this page I've turned to here, first chapter, structure of the atom in chemistry. It gives me a list of the keywords. So if you have a look here, you can see that all of the keywords in this chapter are highlighted in purple, and these are quite important keywords for us to learn. So you've got 4 or 5 keywords on this page. Now, for me, I'm just going to write one flashcard for you now. We're going to look at protons. So what you would do in this case, if you don't know what proton is, you should always check your definition anyway. Turn to the back where we've got the glossary, so you can see that there's a glossary in the back of the book with all the keywords, and this is the same in all of the science textbooks. We've got proton somewhere here in the glossary. So proton is here, a tiny positive particle found inside the nucleus of an atom. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to write the word proton on one side, proton, and I'm going to write the definition on the other. With biology, chemistry, physics, there's a huge number of keywords, so you don't have to do them all. You won't have time to write them all. Just pick the ones that you think you are going to struggle with. There's some very, very important ones, and they're always highlighted on the textbooks. Like I said, if you need any help accessing these, please speak to your science teachers. Okay, so this is the second activity that I'm going to show you. You've all got an Educate login. We're using it for homeworks, and you're going to use it every week to set a quiz, to do a quiz for homework. Now, also on Educate, there's loads more revision material that you can use on your own at home when you're preparing for your PPEs or your final exams. So on the screen here, you can see this person's got no quizzes at the moment. They've done all the homework. They're up to date. So there's nothing that they've been set to do. But you can use there's various links that you can use to find activities to complete. Now, if you look on the right-hand side, we're looking at GCSE science, biology, chemistry, physics, maths for science, and working scientifically. Don't forget the importance of those last 2 sections in revision. Lots of people don't revise those 2 sections and then really struggle in the exams. So it's not just about the biology for the biology test. You also need to think about the maths that might come up and the working scientifically that might come up. So you can click on any of these and you can hand select any topics to revise. So if you wanted to do revision for biology, it even tells you in brackets which exam paper it's going to be. Your first set of PPEs in November are going to be paper 2 exams. So you need to be revising the paper 2 content. So let's have a look at homeostasis and response. Once you've clicked it, it opens up and it shows you all of the possible courses to study for homeostasis and response. So we could look at reflex arcs, which is to do with the nervous system, or any of the other options. So let's have a look. You can go straight for the quiz and see how well you do, or you can study first. And if you click study first, it gives you a little bit of reading, basically like a textbook, but one line at a time coming up, so that you can take your time, work your way through it, see what you understand. If there's anything that you don't understand, take your time and look it up. There are lots and lots of these quizzes. There's one for every topic in GCSE science. Next slide, you can work your way through the whole PowerPoint, and then it will take you to the quiz at the end. So if we wanted to go straight to the quiz, let's go back to that same one. We've got reflex arcs, the quiz, and it comes straight up. You can see how many questions, and you can do however many questions that you want to do. If you've not got very long, leave it at 5 or 10 questions. Okay. You can choose to leave out questions you got right recently if you know you've done some before. So if you don't want to waste time doing questions you get right all the time, just tick that one, and then it won't ask you the same questions again. So let's do 10 questions and see what the questions come up. So first one, in a reflex action, muscles respond by doing what? So you just type your answer in, and then obviously you move through the quizzes throughout. I just wanted to show you a different method of revision on here as well. If you click on this button that says Revision Wizard, you can plan what you want to look at, you can revise something you've already done, or you can learn something new. So it will make a suggestion for you if you know you need to do some science revision on a particular day but you're not sure what. You can click Learn Something New and it suggests a quiz for you. So this one has suggested that we look at cells, tissues and organs, and it gives you the option to read those revision slides first or just go straight to the quiz, and that takes you to the same slides that we looked at just now. As always, any questions with EduCake, see your science teachers or come and see me.